It was just another gray morning in the outskirts of Sheffield when David Hargreaves, a retired railway worker, took his usual walk near the village landfill. He had never expected his life to change there, certainly not because of a fox. At first glance, the animal was barely noticeable, its russet fur matted and dull, blending into the litter-strewn terrain. But something about the way it limped, cautious yet determined, caught David's attention. It wasn't rummaging aggressively like the other scavengers. It seemed lost, hungry, alone. I thought it was a dog at first, David recalls. But then I saw the tail and those bright, clever eyes. That's when I knew it was a fox, and a very tired one. Concerned, David returned the next day with a leftover sandwich. To his surprise, the fox came closer. Not quite tame, not quite wild. It snatched the food and disappeared, but its eyes lingered. Over the next few days, David returned with more food and soft-spoken words. A fragile trust began to form. After nearly a week, the fox allowed David to sit nearby as it ate. Its ribs showed under the thin coat, and a wound on its hind leg looked infected. The decision came easily. David couldn't leave it there. He named it Ash, after the color of its coat and the ashes of the landfill where they'd met. Back at home, David cleared out an old garden shed, filling it with blankets and bowls. He knew it wouldn't be easy. Foxes are notoriously wary of humans. But Ash surprised him. It curled up in the corner without a fuss, exhausted but oddly calm. David took Ash to a nearby vet, who treated the wound and estimated that the fox was only a year old. Weeks turned into months. Ash gradually grew stronger. Its fur regained its shine, and its eyes sparkled with mischief. It followed David around the garden, dozing on the porch and watching television through the window at night. David's grandchildren were fascinated, nicknaming Ash the gentleman fox for the way it always seemed to pause and study everyone before approaching. "I never thought I'd be sharing my home with a fox," David says, laughing. But he's not just any fox. He's part of the family now. Local wildlife officials visited to assess the situation and, after confirming that Ash was healthy and showed no aggressive behavior, granted David permission to keep caring for him. The story quickly spread through the village, a tale of kindness in an unexpected form. These days, Ash no longer limps. He patrols the garden like a furry sentinel, often disappearing into the nearby woods and returning just before dusk, as if respecting house rules. He doesn't wear a collar, nor is he fenced in, but he always comes back. That, to David, is the greatest sign of loyalty. Some people rescue dogs, some rescue cats, he says. I rescued a fox. And maybe, just maybe, he rescued me too.